This is Junkyard Revival. I think it's going to be pretty incredible the results we get here. Citrus went to work on that. This is Junkyard Revival. I'm just going to pack up. I can't really think of anything else we need besides the drone and the batteries, correct? Mm-hmm. Took a snacky. Everybody needs a snacky. I'm going to try to strap that water thing in this time. That way it doesn't fall over. And just jacked it up. Maybe if this series takes off, we'll get somebody to sponsor some straps. There we go. It's got a knot in it. Wow. There we go. Anything else we need? Let's get a sip. I like this old mower. It'd be cool if we could do something on it. Maybe even do like a half and half wax job on it or something. It's pretty cool. So I say we'll make home base down there like that box truck. You see it? This is the back end of it to us. I would like to do something on the carpets. That'd be a cool one. We'll keep our eyes peeled for anything metal. We're also going to go back and check on some of the stuff that we did the last time we were here. We've had some crazy rain days here too. It's rained probably 4 out of the last 5 days. So we'll see how some of the stuff's held up. We're just going to look for some different things. Super Citrus would be a good one to use. We brought it with us just in case we run across anything. There's an endless amount of opportunity. Stuff to use, that's for sure. We'll make this right here home base in the shade and do a little recon work first, so we're not carrying all that shit. Go see what that Avalanche looks like for sure. Oh, here's our Avalanche from last time. You're going to find out with us if it held up or if it did or it didn't. Man, still pretty good. It's dusty. It's rained 7 out of the last 10 days probably, and you can tell how good this holds up. So this isn't just your water-based dressing like a tire and trim gel for us. This is an actual restore. Still held up pretty good. Pretty impressive. You can also see down low where it's not taking nearly as much beating just because it still looks like a wet look. You can see how wet it still looks from just sitting here, taking on all the weather. Still looks great. You always get those people, comments, whatever, that are skeptical. Yeah, but it'll wash off. So this is real world results of a car that was just sitting here taking sun, rain. Obviously it's not taking any road, so we get that. It looks as good as it did when we left, so we'll take that. That's real world results you're not going to get unless you're in a junkyard. One of our most popular products and one of the ones we sell the most by volume is Super Citrus. It's an all-purpose cleaner, degreaser, but we sell it to a bunch of companies in totes, 275-gallon totes, because it's such a great cleaner. And the thing that makes it much better cleaner than most citrus-based cleaners, the reason that citruses were typically called citrus is because they were made with the limonene, which is an extract from an orange, and it's a very expensive raw material. So a lot of people over time had cut that out and just started fragrancing them with citrus and still calling it a citrus product. As to where our product is still made with the limonene, and typically when we go into dealerships or people want to do demos, a lot of times the all-purpose cleaner is the one they want to know about. So it always sets up in our favor when they want to compare all-purpose cleaners, because the fact that citrus is so much better than 90% of the all-purpose cleaners out there. Not saying there's not other great ones, because there are, but for the most part, our super citrus is kind of the way that we treat all of our products in general. Is we want to market them great, but we want them to be a better, superior product, or we want to be able to make them to the best of our ability, and we don't want to cut corners or buy a cheaper raw material that makes it, the bottom line, look better, but the products suffer. So we were walking around earlier and we seen this van, and it's been sitting underneath these trees, and man, you're talking about, it's got mildew and mold and has been sitting here for a while. So we thought citrus would be a great one to show the ability. I mean, I'm going to show you with my hands, and this stuff is on there. It has been on there and doesn't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon. But I'm just going to put a line down here, and you know, it may not be enough to really do any kind of big drastic differences, but we're going to find out. And this is things that citrus is made for. But not only this, you can use citrus. I use it in my house. I use it on tile and sinks and all kinds of different things. The stove, I've used it in the oven. You can use it everywhere. We have people that use it in interiors. But the reason we sell it so much is at dealerships, they buy it in 55-gallon drums and they buy it in totes. It's the most cost-effective way to detail cars. You can eliminate so many products just with it. So I'm going to tape this off. I'm going to spray down the side. I've got a wash pad, wash mitt, maybe brush, something to kind of agitate it here. See what it does on the side of this van. Okay, I believe we're at least, for the most part, snake free here. Get some tape. Good thing about citrus is it smells good. Really great on any kind of grease, motors. This is what a lot of people use it, engine bays and greasy areas. It will eliminate grease like that. This is just to show the versatility. You can see, when I was touching this earlier, you can see this side. It doesn't matter. I can rub as hard as I want to rub. It's not going nowhere. This citrus has already made this to where it is, I mean, it's literally taking it off. I think it's going to be pretty incredible, the results we get here. A little water on a wash pad. Doesn't look like it's going to take much agitation. It seems to already be breaking it down pretty good. You guys have campers. This is a great product for those campers and those black streaks and all the stuff that happens on the moldings, and just a great all-around product. And as we go around this junkyard, we'll try to use this in some more places just to show you its versatility. But I mean, I'm barely applying any pressure. You can already tell that this has eliminated all that in a matter of seconds. I'm going to hose it down and then we'll dry it off to give you a good side-by-side. Backlash. Now I will take this towel just to dry it off to show you. There is no doubt with that. Now, I'm sure there's going to be, oh yeah, but this, that, and the other, but Citrus went to work on that fast. And from a side by side, this is going to really resonate with the campers, RVs. This is something common that happens on the top, sides, plastic, moldings, rubber. This is the product you need. And so clean after one application with very little effort and agitation, just literally wiping it right off. And you can tell, you can come to this side and show this is wet, but it's not wiping. It's not going to wipe right off like it does when it has the citrus on it. You put citrus on it, eats it, breaks it down. So you can keep following us around. We're going to put citrus to the test throughout this place. But this right here may be one of the most impressive results we get from it, just because of how bad Abby and we have some footage we'll probably show from earlier. We were up here talking about it and I was like, I don't know if it's ever going to do anything to that because it was so bad. I bet you it would clean it up easily. Maybe not as easy as I think, but I'm impressed myself with it. So that's what Junkyard Revival is about. Let's find out together. And we now know if you have a truck that's been sitting underneath a tree for 15 years, maybe not 15, I don't know what year this is or when it got here, but you know, a long time. Citrus will bring it back to life. So there is multiple places in this van where Super Citrus would be a prime candidate to try out. This is the dirt, the grime it'll eat it right away too well. Eating it away, you can see right there how it just starts eating it. Not part of the job. You can see it made it incredible. I'm going to dry it off a little bit. Even if we use citrus in these areas, it'll take all of that off and let it sit for a minute. All of these greasy spots when you're talking in the motor, all of these bad areas, you can use citrus to clean it up. It'll wipe all of it right off and make an incredible difference. So if you're looking for a all-purpose cleaner that cleans the worst of the worst, breaks down dirt and grime, if I could only have one product, I had to start a detail business and I could only have one product, it would hands down be Super Citrus, just because of its versatility, how many things I can do with it. And that's night and day.